Cool, the mother, I get it, though. But when you coming back for power?
Right.
Didn't I tell you not to fuck the merchandise?
Let's get one thing straight from jump. You don't tell me shit. I'm not a fucking child.
You acting like one?
Omari Hardwick had another interview. The man, the myth, the legend, the ghost. And he talked about him wanting to finish the story despite everything that happened, and he would have loved to have come back and to finish the story, even though we all know what happened during that story. But you see, it's like, I like the fact that he's not the type of guy to be pissed off about it. Because when he mentioned in the interview about how you have like fans who still come up to him and ask him certain questions, because everybody just wants the man to return. That's what it really is. That's what it really is. Because don't get me wrong, I've already said it. All of the Power shows is good. Power Book 2, Power Book 3, 4, all of it is good. But it's just everybody just waiting around and just wondering if the big question is, will he return? Because remember, there was like that article that came out, I think a couple of months ago, about like, oh, like if they was to bring back Ghost, the idea of him would being in London, right? Like, oh, like he would be over there or whatever, which would be a cool concept when you think about it on paper. Like, oh, he basically faked his death. He's not really dead. He faked his death and he's actually in London somewhere. Instead of him being in Albany, he's actually in London. And he's starting over from there, which would have been cool, which would have been really cool. But, I mean, again, you know, he kind of got shot and killed. And I've always said it, too. And I've said this in my previous videos. I'm like, if Tupac could get shot 5 times, rest in peace. If he got shot 5 times and survived, there's multiple people who got shot in the chest and still survived. It's like, you know, you would think there would have been like a slim possibility of him surviving, but you know, it was just, no. He didn't, he just died off and he didn't like that ended. I mean, nobody really did, though. It was just put out there to just say, okay, let's get off of Ghost and let's get on to Power Book 2 Ghost, where we're going to be focusing more on Tariq, which is not bad. And I've always said they could have done things differently. Shit, I even made a video, like a really good video I made back in the day. I mean, a while ago, I should say. A video that I made a while ago regarding, like the what-if scenario on what if Ghost never told Tariq anything and, like, the perfect exit strategy that he had on surviving. Despite Omari Hardwick saying in another interview of him saying that, well, he would have liked the Romeo ending where it would have been like, oh, I guess he was trying to go save Tommy and then somebody goes and kills him or whatever, and then he dies that way. Like, he dies to save Tommy, to protect them, which would have been okay. I would have been all right with that, too. Like, Ghost saves his best man, despite Tommy killing the one person that he truly loved, which was Angela, but he does everything in his will to save Tommy despite everything, which I would have been all right with. I think that would have been a really good ending. Ghost would have died off, and then you could have started off with Force, right? And I think in order, oh, damn, see? Shit, if I was booking the shit, I would have done it maybe like that. Like, 2 endings I would have said I would have had for Ghost. Either him surviving and leaving, right? Him being governor, whatever, he goes off. Or maybe he just dies, and then after his death, they could have started it off. Force would have been first. Well, no, I can't say that because Tariq... No, okay. I guess in chronological order, it still would have been Tariq first. And then Force, and then Raising Kanan. So, okay, I guess they could have still done it that way, but... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. They could have still done it that way, but... Yeah, it's kind of crazy how the man, you know, he's still in interviews. You know, you still got the fans like, yo, when's he coming back? Because even some of my audience, some of you guys, y'all like, listen, I'm just watching until the very end to see if Ghost is coming back. And I know some of y'all is going to be like, listen, if he ain't coming back, man, fuck this show. And
Get the fuck out of my office.
you know, I can't get upset with some of y'all. I really can't. I really can't, because everybody wants this man to return back. And I know some of y'all don't want him to return back as Tariq's hallucination. I know, because that would be kind of trash, too. To be honest, that would be kind of trash. Like, oh, he killed his own father, and then I guess in future seasons from now, I guess everything would work out into his favor, and he would start acting like Ghost, like how Ghost was acting in the last season, where he was like, nobody can stop me, I actually win, on some Kira shit, right? And then he sees his father's ghost. And I know they're gonna probably do some shit like that, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be down with that, to be honest. It might be cool the way they're gonna set it up, but I ain't gonna be down to see that shit. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, I guess he wins, and that's it. Depending on, but I know that's how I'm gonna feel, and I'm pretty sure that's how y'all gonna feel as well. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is it? What? Nah, man. But again, it's really cool for him to still talk about, like, hey, he wish he could have finished that ending the way he wanted to finish. And I really do wish he could have finished it the way he did, because I'm telling you, like, it was great. This man, when he put himself into that character, it was just like, yo, this man took that shit to, like, the new heights, the new levels. Why you think I've said, too, in my previous videos, in the ranking scales, I don't think I've ever said this, but I'm going to say it now. In my ranking scales of power, from power and all the way to now, power broke the scale for me. It honestly did, because from the start, the way you came in, everything was set up, the music, the scenes, everything about Power, it was just so good. Really good. Really good. And it was just getting really good all the way up until the ending, and we like, fuck. Because right now, Omari Hardwick is like 49, and I'm like, listen, my man getting a little old. My man getting a little old, so I'm like, listen, y'all gotta do something. I ain't saying like he gonna be too old for him not to, be Ghost anymore, but you never know. You never know, because, we got actors like Jamie Foxx, and we don't know what's going on with him, but it's like, hopefully he has a speedy recovery, because, he's also in his like 50s too, so it's just like, hey man, like, God forbid, I'm just saying, but just, man, like, I'm telling you, man, they really did drop the ball. They really did drop the ball on Omari Hardwick as Ghost. They really did. Towards the ending, they really did. Because I get it. They was hyping it up. Oh, my God, who shot Ghost? Who shot Ghost? Everybody was the prime suspects of who potentially could have done it. But then the way they had Tariq do it, and it was just like, eh. And then the way we seen him move in Power Book 2, making it sound like, oh, he's more smarter than him, and he surpassed him. And I'm like, Ghost for me, man. Ghost for me. Like, you can't sit here with some Ghost for me shit and expect us as the fans to sit there and be like, well, he really did this shit. It's just like, I mean, granted, he's still young. He's still in college. It's going to take him a couple of more seasons for him to prove us maybe wrong. But I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm going to be sitting there like, we going to see. We going to see. But again, Omari Hardwick had it as Ghost. Everything about the show was great. It broke the scales for me. Now, when I also do like these rankings and scaling of shows where if I deem it to be perfection, then I would say it would be perfection. Now, if the ending didn't go down the way it did, I would have been like, oh, Power is completely perfection. Everything about it was incredibly great. Even though I'm not saying it is not, but it still is great. But I would put it as like near perfection. It still breaks the scale, but it's near perfection for me, right? And again, for those who haven't watched the original Power, because I know I have like some newer viewers who haven't watched the original Power, go check out the original Power, please. Go check out the original Power, and you're going to understand as to why and how great that show was. Please go check out the original Power if you have not watched it, right? Go check it out. And then you're going to come back to me and you're going to tell me what you think about it. Because I'm telling you, like, Omari Hardwick, he had it as Ghost. Nobody can replace that mystique of him. And the way he carried himself. Nobody. I don't care how Tariq is moving. No. No. Like, he has to like win me over for me to be like, okay, He got something. I mean, he's doing little moves here and there, but give me more. But until then, it's just like, nah, man. Omari Hardwick had it as Ghost, and if there's a chance they do decide to bring him back, I mean, hopefully it's not a hallucination and it's him coming back, if it makes sense into the story, right, of him coming back. Because I'm telling you, because think about it. If, let's just say, like, I don't know, like Pablo 2 Ghost has, like, say 6 seasons, right? 6 seasons, like the way the original one had. Don't you know it would be like, if you want, like, ratings to, like, be spiking, you would have Omari Hardwick come back as Ghost. That would, like, spike up ratings when everybody be like, oh, shit, he's back, oh, shit, yo, Tariq, you fucked, Tariq, you fucked. Like, you would have shit like that if you want ratings to be going off the roof. I mean, hey, that'd be it. I'm telling you, but we gonna see. But, oh, yeah, because there was no power Friday, so, yeah. But anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yes, and I will catch you all in the next one.